The Bjork Shiley heart valve is a mechanical prosthetic heart valve. It was invented by engineer Donald Shiley and heart valve surgeon Viking Bjork. The heart valve allows blood to flow in only one direction. The four valves shown in the picture determine the pathway of blood flow through the heart. Problems can occur, however. All four valves can be stenotic. There can be valvular insufficiency, which occurs when a valve does not close tightly. The Bjork Shiley valve consists of a single carbon-coated disc. The disc is held in place by two metal struts. This valve was considered very durable and was widely used in the 1970s. However, later research indicated it was susceptible to long-term wear and could shed metal fragments.
Of the 255,000 valves implanted, deaths and injuries are estimated to be in the thousands. Inadequate welding accounted for a large percentage of the failures in the valves, partly due to conversion of the old model to the new. Instead of reproducing the entire valve, the older models were re-welded and modified. Cracked struts were also polished instead of being re-welded or scrapped. Bjork and Shiley continued to make improvements to their initial design, but many faulty valves had already been implanted. Other cases of failure were attributed to surgical skill and potential damage to the valves prior to implantation.
After noticing the major issue, Bjork and Shiley continued to push doctors of other countries to insert mechanical valves, especially the convexo-concave valves, which had major problems. They were able to do this by bribing doctors of other countries that did not require informed consent by the doctor to the patient. The reason being is that they knew that they were going to go down, so might as well make as much money as you can.
The outcome of the problems with the Bjork Shiley device eventually required the FDA to call for a recall of the faulty devices. The device was only on the market between 1979 and 1986 legally, but only 14,000 out of hundreds of thousands of recipients were found. A series of lawsuits cost the company that produced these valves millions of dollars, and hundreds if not thousands of deaths resulted from the faulty valves produced by the company. There are many ethical issues involved in the Bjork Shiley heart valve case. First and foremost being that they sold a faulty valve knowingly, and that they reused faulty parts to save money. When the valves were broken on the line, they were just re-welded and shipped out when they should have been scrapped. This led to fractures that killed people. Ethically, that is the worst possible outcome. Secondly, after the recall in America, these valves were shipped overseas in areas where informed consent laws were not applicable. The company was still trying to make money off a product they knew was going to kill people. There are many issues that could have been solved with a few more ethical decisions in this company. First, they needed a more rigorous system of checks and balances along the line of design and production to assure the quality of their product. They needed testing that went over a duration of months, if not years, to see if the product would fracture. They needed more eyes on quality control in order to make sure that faulty valves did not make it off the line. In short, this was an ethical issue aligned with negligence and knowledgeable use of faulty products. In order to solve this, Bjork tried fixing his mistakes and Shiley actually told him not to publish his results because he expected more heart valves to fail. In short, this was a knowingly unethical decision for the means of making money.